Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Phyllis and Wayne Lawlor, and it is April 3rd, 2020. Okay, so you're saying, yeah, so April 3rd, 2020, what does it mean? That means that me and Wayne met.
What?
Come on, now, when did we meet?
I don't know what time it was.
I didn't say the time, how many years ago?
Oh, 28.
28 years ago. Okay, so
That's when she chased me when I walked in.
you're going to tell the truth, or Myrna's not going to get it right. Don't lie. Okay. Wayne is known to cause some stories. But anyway, okay. So now you're saying, okay, so 28 years, whippy. What's the big deal? Well, everybody said we were going to last
A week?
1 week. So 28 years instead of 1 week's not bad. There's been ups, there's been downs. More ups and downs, more downs and ups.
I don't know. I don't keep track.
Okay, so let me tell you, I had been separated for 3 months. My husband left me in January to go live somewhere with someone. And that night on the 3rd of January, 1992, I decided I was going to go out drinking with some friends to the
It wasn't
Stanbridge East
January,
Hotel.
it was April.
Sorry. Oh, okay. April 3rd, 1992. I decided I'm going to the old mill. I was going with my friend Laura. I don't remember her last name, some Italian lady, and who was an alcoholic, and Joe
Lavoie.
Lavoie. Okay, Mr. Lavoie from the Lavoie from the scrapyard, and he had a crush on Laura. And so anyway, that morning I was getting dressed. I was doing my nails, which were nice and long. My hair, which was way down on my waist. I was 155 pounds. And I'm getting dressed to go out. And my kids are like doing this sad mopey thing all day. And I'm like, what? I said, so what's the problem? Oh, Mom, they said, since you have been single, you've been going out nonstop and you've been drinking a lot. And I said, no. I said, I haven't been drinking, Cindy. And Alexa, stop. I said, Cindy, I haven't been drinking. And she said, Ma, the phone rings off the hook. Well, lo and behold, didn't the phone ring while we were arguing, me and Cindy, and somebody invited me out. So that being said, I said to Cindy and Michael, I said, okay, it's the 3rd of April. I'll get dressed. I'll finish dressing and doing my makeup and everything. And we will go to I'll go out, and I won't go back out for 5 more months till September 5th, which is my birthday.
September 21st.
Oh, yeah, September 21st. I'm sorry. September 5th is my mother's birthday.
Yes.
That's right. September 5th is our anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay. So that being said, I said, okay, let me out this one night. I promise, and I'm not going back out for 5 months till my birthday on the 21st of September. So my daughter said to me, Mom, do you promise? I said, Cynthia, when Mom makes a promise, she means it. So as I'm getting dressed, putting my makeup on, blah, 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 I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what did I promise my children? That's 5 months without having a beer, 5 months without basically being in this kind of quarantine that we're in right now. So anyway, yeah, it would have been quarantine for 5 months basically. Anyway, that because everybody I knew drank. Right. So anyway, that being said, on my way getting out the door to get ready to go to Laura's, my ex-husband came to the door, looked me up and down and said to me, where do you think you're going? And I said, I'm going to the old mill for a drink. And he said, not looking like that, you're not? Because I had high heel boots on and tight stretch jeans. Sorry, not pants. A tight pair of jeans, tall knee-high boots, high heel boots, my hair all done up, like I say, it went to my waist, and my makeup all on and stuff, my nails all done. And he said, "You're not going to the old mill like that." And I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "No, you're not." So he pushed me backwards into a closet. And thank God it was April and it was in Quebec. And the closet was, we were living at Habitat Bedford in the welfare blocks. And the closet was all full of clothes. So my younger son, who's 8, said, Mom, call the cops on Dad." I said, no, it's okay. I said, "He just pushed me into soft clothes. It's not a big deal. Richard's not a violent person." So anyway, well, he's not violent towards me, so stop. So anyway, that being said, I went down to Laura's place, left Cindy to babysit, went down to Laura's place, left Cindy to babysit my son Michael. So my daughter was 12, my son was 8, and went down to my friend's place, and she said, she was in her pajamas, and Laura says, like, "I'm not going to go drink." No. She said, "I'm not feeling well, blah, blah, blah." She lived on top of the Depanneur in Bedford, the Depanneur Fan. So I said, "Yeah, we're going." And she said, No, we're not going. I said, "Joe's going to pick us up." So I told her daughter, who was 12 years old, imagine at the time, this is what you could do 28 years ago, almost 30 years ago. I told her daughter, I said, "Go downstairs, get Mama a quart of beer." So she bought a couple of quarts of beer, brought it back up. It was only downstairs, upstairs, and they knew her mother was an alcoholic, her landlords. So anyway, we sat there and we had the couple quarts of beer, and she said, "Okay, let's go dancing." So here I had spent hours and hours on my nails, on my hair, on this, on what I was going to wear. She goes in her room, goes flip with her hair, blah, 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 5 minutes, and looked like something out of a catalog. I was so mad. I'm like, "You and your Italian bones, So Joe gets there and we go out to the old mill. Okay, we're sitting at the old mill. It's not too bad. It's about half packed. There was maybe 100 and something people in the old mill. And Robin was the bartender. And I don't know if everybody remembers Robin, blonde hair. Robin, do you remember his last name? Latman. Okay, so Robin was the bartender that night. And I sit there, Laura, and Joe at a table by the dance floor, and I'm having my beer and I'm drinking my beer. And then I said to Laura, I said, "Hey, Laura," I said, "I don't have any cigarettes. I'm out." And she said, "Well, just put your pack of cigarettes on the table. We used to do in the old mill. We put it like a teepee, bend it in half, and the bartender would see it and bring us cigarettes." So I said, No. I said, "It's pretty packed in here. It's getting packed in here." I said, "It'll take forever." I said, "I'll go get it." I said, "I know how to use that pull machine." So I went to look at the bar because with my chest size and everybody knowing me, guys had a bad habit of copping a feel when they knew me. So I'm looking at the bar to see where I could stand. And I see this guy with his head down. I didn't notice who he was. And there was a space and then Cowboy Brown. So I thought, yeah, that's a good place. I'll stand there. I'll talk to Cowboy and then nobody can cop a feel. So I'm standing there and I'm talking to Cowboy, and Wayne, I believe, still had his head near the on the bar. And because I caught the look out the corner of my eye every so often. He must have been taking a nap on the bar. So anyway, she can't see your eyes, Wayne. So
Why?
anyway, I'm talking to Cowboy, and I said to Robin, "Will you give me some change? I need some cigarettes." And he goes, yeah, go back to your table. I'll bring them. I said, "No, it's okay." And he's arguing with me. I said, "Robin, it's packed in here. You're busy. Just give me the money and I'll go get my own cigarettes." That pull machine. So he goes, yeah, okay, just a minute. So I'm talking to Cowboy, not an issue, blah, blah, blah. And I get my money to go get my cigarettes, and I go to turn this way where Wayne is. I go to turn to my right, and this man over here puts his hand, greasy hand. You got to let them see your eyes. Beautiful eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Now you
this
gotta
man
look
here,
like I'm drunk.
this man here, put his greasy palm hand on me because he'd been working on cars all day at Bobby John Doe's garage.
No, he didn't own it then.
Well, whose garage was it?
Charlie Short.
Charlie Short's garage for Bobby John Doe. No, for Halo. You were
Yeah.
fixing Halo's car. What were you doing? Do you remember?
Transmission.
Transmission. Okay, so anyway, he had come from the garage across the street to the old mill, hadn't washed, hadn't shaved, full of grease and sweat. And, anyway, and he put his hand on me, and his hair was long, long, long down to here. He had a big, big, huge beard. I know, you can't even see this cute face with a beard, right? But he had a big, huge, huge beard that was unkept and what do you call unshaved, unkept, whatever. Duck Dynasty had nothing on him. Anyway, I guess he was going to he was being Duck Dynasty before Duck Dynasty was popular. So that being said, he put his hand on me and he said, "Hey, where are you going?" And I said, "Back to my table. Nice to meet you." And I went to walk away and he said, "Wait a minute." And I said, "What do you want?" What did you say to me?
I don't know.
Wayne, pay attention. What did you say to me?
What?
You said,
I don't remember.
"Who are you? How come you know cowboy and I don't know you?" Remember?
Possible. What?
And I said to you, "I know a lot of people cowboy knows. I know Sandy. I know Joanna LaRose. I know," and I kept naming people off.
They're
And
all
you,
people that
Bobby
I know.
Miller and all, June Miller. And you said, "No, those are my friends. Why don't I know you? Where do you come from?" And I said, "Bedford." And you said, "No, you don't." And I said, "Yes, I do." And he said, "No, you don't." I said, "I've had one beer, which is sitting on my table, getting cold."
Getting cold? That's pretty good.
Getting warm. Take this seriously. Myrna needs this. So getting warm. And I said, "Look, this is my last night out for 5 months." So I said, "I do live in Bedford. I know my address. I've only had half a beer." I said, "Maybe by the end of the night, I might not know my address, but right now I do." So I said, "I live in Bedford. But you know everybody I know. Why don't I know you?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "What did you say your name was?" He said, "Wayne." I said, "I don't know, Wayne." I said, I said, "We'll talk later, okay?" And as I went to go away, you went to talk to me again, and I said, "Do you know," who was it? Mitch Beauregard.
Yeah.
I said, "I met him in the Legion in Cowansville." And he said, "Yeah, I know Mitch. What about him?" And I said, "Well," I said, I made a pass at him and he turned me down." And Wayne said, "He's nuts. He must be smoking more than what he used to." And I said, "Good answer." He said, "Is he going blind?" He said, "I didn't hear about anything about him going blind." Anyway, so that made me laugh a little and calm down a little bit. So as I went to walk away again, what did you say? And tell the truth.
What?
What did you say to me as I went to walk away?
That you're beautiful.
Can I? No, you didn't. You said, "Can I have?"
A beer?
No.
A dance?
Are you embarrassed that that's what you said to me?
No.
Okay, you said, "Can I have the next slow dance?" Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, what did I say to you? Okay, well, yeah, right. Back to my table, and I said to Laura, I said, "Laura, you see that guy over there full of grease and long, long hair way down here and the big, huge beard?" I said, "And the full of grease and everything else." I said, "He asked me to go for a dance, a slow dance, and Peter Wade was playing." And she goes, "Oh, don't worry," she says. "He's drunk. He'll never remember." Yeah. First chord out on that guitar, slow dance. Guess who's at my table? Monsieur Lawlor. Puts his hand out to me, and I'm like, "Oh." I said, "Really?" So anyway, we had a dance. In between that dance, now there's like 200 people at the old mill. It's so packed you can barely move. And guess what? This one over here is talking to me. I don't know what he's saying. He's talking and I'm like, what? What? And I'm trying to dance, not touching him because I don't want grease and everything all over me. And he's talking and talking. The dance finishes. What do you say?
I don't know, probably gonna have another one.
Yeah, can I have another slow dance? I'm like, oh. So I said, yeah, I guess so. You go back to the bar with Cowboy. I go back to my table. I said, Laura, now he wants another slow dance. She said, don't worry, he's drunk and stoned. He'll never remember. She said, don't worry about it. She said, just have fun. It's okay. Next slow. Wayne's at my table. I'm like, ugh. Okay, so this time I said to him, look, I said, since you know everybody I know, I said, let's be friends. Let's just be friends. I tell you what, let's be friends. I said, what's your name? He said, Wayne. I said, okay, and all of a sudden, I saw these puppy dog eyes. And I thought to myself, oh my God, this man has issues. This man has issues. I didn't even realize, hey, look at the camera.
What?
It's our anniversary. Look at the camera.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize the issues he had. But anyway, which I didn't need to be a psychiatrist at the point. I just needed to be somebody having a good time. That being said, I offered him over for supper. I said, you can come for supper. I can do that for you. Come over tomorrow, have a beer, have supper. He came over the next day. He had supper. 3 days later, he left. 2 days later? 2 days later, he left to have a shower at Halo's house. He was living in the basement of Halo's house. 2 days later, after us talking for 48 hours, he left to have a shower. He came back.
What?
And he never moved out. So
You wouldn't let
from
me.
the time we met of him coming for supper, I was done for. He came in, 48 hours he left to have a shower. He came back. 3 or 4 days later, Halo dropped all his stuff. It's during the day, the kids are at school. I hear bang, 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 bang on my door. I go out to look to see what's at the door, and his uncle is dropping all his stuff off at my door. All his clothes and everything, which was all in green garbage bags because he didn't own next to nothing. Okay? And I'm like, Wayne, you're not moving in. And Wayne's like, yes, I am. And I'm like, you're not moving in. And he's like, yes, I am. I said, oh, Lord, you're not moving in. He said, yes, I am. Then he said, and we're getting married. I said, no, Wayne, we're not getting married. He said, yeah, we're getting married. He proceeded to go get some invitations from the bijouterie, to get a big thing of invitations, a big, huge book that had all the, from the photographer. He proceeded to set up everything for a wedding. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, suffice it to say, he got down on one knee in the old mill. Look closely. He got, no, they'll find. He got down on one knee in the old mill in front of 200 and something people, dead sober people. He hadn't even had a drink in a couple of days, and he got down on one knee and asked me to marry him, and for some odd reason I said yes, and it's been 28 years. So that's it. That's the story. We're sticking to it.
Somebody's coming in to talk.
And now the kids are coming in. We'll let you go. Love you. Bye.
Oh.